Disclaimer: everything discussed in this stream is alleged. Everything is based on our opinions. Please do your own research.
Hey, Jarn, how you doing?
Oh, just peachy.
That's good. I just have to point out here, Messerschmitt, you failed. I hope someone took him up on his bet because I win. I was first. First. So, sorry, I had to brag there because I saw his comment in the chat. These guys got here early, Jarna.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, here. Why are you so small and I'm so big?
Probably because I'm on my phone.
No, doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Well, it's too bad. So welcome, Krang. Krang's been really preaching the good Lord to us, so that's nice.
Well, Krang, I'm a heathen. I'm not a Christian, so good luck and may your God bless you. My God's blessed me.
Has it though? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You opened the door and I just had to walk in. I'm like, oh fuck. Hi KJV Michael. Hi Messerschmitt. I'm so glad you're here. You know, he's the only one. He gets an email from me every stream pretty much to remind him. Yeah, because I love having him in the chat. So I'm glad he's here. Holly just sent us a message. I guess she's going to be late.
Yep.
Well, that's all right. So everything's going good with you? Sorry I stressed you out over the weekend with that panicked message, but was that not nuts?
Yeah, that's a little fucking crazy. But I mean, this is the world we live in nowadays.
I know. I'm going to tell people, but not obviously use her name or anything. But guess I get to tell because I have to get it off my chest. This has been on my chest all week. So, Ben in the chat, I need to know what the fuck has happened to a lot of you. My friend is married, okay? And her husband, they have a teenage daughter. The husband cheated. Well, she had a feeling he was cheating. She had a feeling, and she went and looked. He was cheating with men. But not just that. She didn't find out about that. She found out that she had HIV. That's fucked. Like how, I just don't understand how that could be illegal or allowed or.
It should be illegal, but I mean, nowadays, look at Magic Johnson. He's still alive. HIV is not a death sentence anymore like it used to be.
No, I know. I mean, like, to be fair, my brother was born with it. One of my brothers.
Oh.
It's weird because my bio mom went on to she had 5 other kids after me. And then she got HIV probably around the third last one. But the middle of the last 3 is the only one that had any detection of it at birth. The youngest one didn't get it, even though you would think that she would. But yeah, they've got huge advancements. So I agree. Where's everybody? Did they leave the chat? Is that what's happened now? They're like, oh my God, they're talking about gay men and AIDS. Listen, it's a reality. I just couldn't believe it. And honestly,
a lot of these guys at the fucking gym, I swear, you said he met these dudes at the gym, right? Or as far as
yes.
Yeah. I feel like guys like that that are, well, first of all, men who do shit like that are narcissists. 110% are narcissists, because narcissists will take they will take attention from anybody. It doesn't matter if it's a man or woman. I've seen dudes like pretend to be women online just so they can talk to other men, and like,
sick. Sorry, guys. If you listen, if you're gay, fine. If you're out of the closet, whatever. But if you're like in a relationship and you're hiding and you're doing dirty deeds, you're disgusting.
Well, I mean, at least bring it up, because there are people who are like in poly relationships and they have rules and stuff like that around that to protect them from, potential diseases, or, you want to add somebody to your relationship, like fucking talk to them about it. But don't make a decision for your relationship that could potentially like destroy the whole thing. Yeah, I mean,
No,
come on, just
exactly.
be honest. I don't understand why so many people are fucking liars nowadays.
Because they're cowards. They're cowards. Because they know they're fucked up and they're cowards. That's the way I see it. They know they're fucked up. They don't want to admit they're fucked up, but they're cowards. Tom Martinson, yes. I think it is illegal, right? Like, okay, he didn't know. See, this is where the hook is. He didn't know. He didn't know he had it. So, Jarn, you froze with your mouth wide open. What's up?
I was waiting for my AIDS.
Oh,
I'm just
don't
kidding.
even wish for it. Happy Canada Day, or actually, happy 51st State Day.
Oh, is that
It's
what
our
it is up
birthday.
there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
real
ours
thrilling.
is Friday.
Is it? Do you want to see? Do you want to see this? Well, we're fucking around.
No, I don't want to see a blue waffle.
Well, it's not a blue waffle, but I mean, this is at the Pride Parade this weekend here. I don't get this. This is fucking. I don't get it. Why? Why do you need to have your dick out?
Nobody wants to see your fucking overweight dad bod with your little dingling flinging around between your legs.
Like, I understand skin is not a sin, but I mean, like, come on. I think these guys are just sick warriors. They're just like they just get off on being seen. Measure Schmidt.
Well, it is. It's all about, look at me, look at my wiener. Look at how inadequate I am.
It is. Trudeau, Measure Schmidt is right. I forgot. We've changed the laws here in Canada.
Oh, he made it legal again?
Yeah, it's illegal. It's legal. Was there a major court case? I'll have to look it up because I'm so blown away. And like, she doesn't watch the stream or anything like that. She's not very internet savvy, but I told her, I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to talk about this because it's so screwed up. I didn't tell her I was going to talk necessarily about it on the stream, but I'm like, I can't keep this a secret. I can keep your name a secret, but I can't because I think, well, he's lucky. He's lucky. That's all I have to say. He's a lucky motherfucker. Because,
I don't know how lucky that is. I mean, now.
No, he's lucky. He's lucky that I have respect for her.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
All.
Don't destroy anyone,
no,
Rocky.
I won't. I'm not going to. Did you make your tinfoil hat? Where the fuck is it?
Oh, fuck. No, I didn't. I completely forgot about it. I was cleaning the house today.
Hi, Freedom Canada. Well, I made mine. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
It's a special hat. And I think everybody here like it. I one moment, please. Okay, hold on. It's not done. There's accessories. You gonna stick? You gonna stick? Well, it's okay. Listen. Oh, it's not supposed to show. It's not supposed to. Oh, see, all you see is balls on my head. I've got balls on my head with tape, but there is a big dick attached. That's what I did today with my time. Like, I was like, I could have done 101 other things, like anything productive. Could have been, this is what I did. All right. Do you like that? Do you like it? Yes?
That just makes me want to take the tinfoil apart and smooth it out and save it for later. You wasted a bunch of tinfoil.
It's not. It's around. I put it around a toilet paper roll, so it's not actually as much tinfoil as it looks like.
Oh, okay. Right. So it's hollow.
Yeah. Empty, like the men that I sleep with. Just empty. But no, anyways, I think it's a pretty good dick. I think I did a great job, and I'm disappointed in you not participating.
I'm sorry, I forgot I was cleaning. I'm not even sure if I have tinfoil. Hang on, I'll go look.
Yeah, it's super rude. I can take the dick part off. Well, I'm actually going to take it all off till Holly comes back. Don't show her. She better not be watching. Anyways, yeah, thank you. Freedom Canada. I try. Fuck, it's blurry again.
No, I don't even have
What was
tinfoil.
what was
Sorry.
on what? That's okay. What was on what jar? Which jar? Was there a jar? Jarna.
Jar? What was
Yeah,
on
which
what
jar?
jar?
I don't know.
Hmm?
Measure jar. Oh God! You know what? I was laughing about it as I made it because I'm like, no one will steal this hat. And then I laughed again because I actually thought about it for 5 seconds. I'm like, yeah,
Ah,
they might. They might.
that's actually the first thing that I
Listen,
thought
if you
about when
see
I see it.
did you? Well, if you guys ever see anybody walking around with a dickhead tinfoil hat, you know that was mine. But if anybody wants one, I can do it. We could do a stream one day where I teach you how to make it. It's very easy. Oh man. So we're it's a complete shit show. We have nothing planned because, well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to deal with all of the JF comments all week long. Ugh. That's a lot, Jarna. It's a lot
Where?
of comments. And I don't mind like answering questions and stuff, but it's just like, dude, I don't know. Figure it out. I don't know. Somebody else figure it out. We're not in the area where it is. We can only do so much. So it was a lot. Hey, Holly. Shit. Holly, are
Where?
you wearing your tinfoil hat?
Oh shit!
Did you
Uh-oh.
even make one?
No,
She's
I didn't.
invisible.
What the fuck? Would you like to see mine, Holly, since you're here
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
You're so rude. You're so rude.
I'm sorry. I sat down, turned on the camera, and I'm like, oh shit. That is a work.
Okay, Holly. See, like I put a lot of work into mine, and I can't believe you bitches didn't even bother. This is what it feels like a setup.
Tinfoil, but then again, I didn't look until just now.
It's a big dick.
Profusely. We had a surprise visit happen today, so
From who?
I've been running my. I was going to say running my balls off, but I don't have any. You have them.
Well, it is a removable accessory, Holly. See, look.
Tinfoil balls.
Yeah, I just made a dick and balls. Oh shit, it's ripping. Oh no.
Don't rip it.
Oh no,
I want to
broke your wiener.
No, the wiener's fine. It's just the base, I think, is okay. We're having some technical issues. I just want to get my dick off.
I don't know about any Man on the Run. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really watch the news or anything around here because it's all just a bunch of bullshit 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not
What,
sure.
you had a Man on the Run?
I don't know. Somebody just Freedom Canada asked Shauna, was there not a man on the run near you? I don't know.
Let's Google it.
I wouldn't mind if we had a Man on the Run down here.
Up there, you mean? You're up. I'm down.
Right.
I'm
Up
down
here.
and over.
Look at the details, you guys. Do you guys even see that? Like the balls are quite good.
I could see, yes.
Even the head. There's a
gland.
head that's got like a slit through it. See a slit? I put a slit.
Rocky, you need to get laid.
I don't. I do.
You're like, I do. I do.
I'm not even gonna lie about it at this point. I do.
Join Tinder.
Fuck that noise.
You can get AIDS.
Ew.
Or Grinder. You can pretend to be a dude.
Ew. Yeah, no. What the hell? Okay, so there's like one criminal case that I've been watching that is so fucked up. And these guys picked this guy. They murdered her. This poor girl. She's a teenager though. She's a teenage girl. She met him on Grinder. And she was pretending to be 20, but why was there 20-year-old? Why is there? Okay, first of all, why is a girl even on Grinder?
I was gonna say, like, isn't Grinder boy on boy?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Is, but when you get all these people that are like poly and bi and pansexual and like all these weird things, you get females and stuff on there. So maybe she identified as a man. Who knows?
Absolutely not. Oh, fucking Christ. Yeah, well, yeah. So yeah, these people just murdered her too, like so badly. Not just murdered her, like they murdered her.
They murdered her badly.
Well, yeah, like okay, so
Yeah.
the guy is a psychopath, and he thought that she stole his ring. How do we get back to comments? Oh, there we go. He thought that she stole his ring, his gold ring. This teenage girl that he screwed. By the way, he didn't care that she was only just turned 16.
Gross.
And his girlfriend, they were in a poly relationship too. So there you go, Jarna. You're right. Yeah, they were in a poly relationship apparently, even though she hated it and she was so mad about this. Screws this poor girl. Then he accuses her of stealing this ring, which she definitely didn't steal. And he's one of these guys that loses something and automatically blames
Somebody else.
but very aggressively, like, I'm gonna fuck you up, like you're gonna find the ring. You know what I mean? Just started beating the shit out of her for days. Guess how they killed her? This is so sad. They put an 8-ball in her mouth and then wrapped cellophane around her face.
Oh, we lost sound.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We can hear each other.
Yeah, I can hear you both.
Foggy,
I
you're
can't
foggy.
hear either Shawnee or Rocky. Chat.
Wow.
You guys can't hear me?
Everybody write balls in the chat if you can hear us.
Yeah, write balls in the chat if you can hear Rocky.
Holly, you can hear me.
Well, I can hear you barely. It's like you knocked out a mic or something, or you knocked out a cable.
Oh, they
There's
have
a
what?
creepy van across the road. Maybe they're interrupting our stream.
Okay. Hey, all right. Thank you, Measure Schmidt and Tom for playing. Okay, a lot of people are playing along now. Balls. Yeah, balls are great, aren't they? Thanks.
Balls. Lots of balls.
Free
Lots of
balls.
balls in the chat.
Femkazi, nice to see you. Skizza, nice to see you. Yeah, that's so sad. So anyway, then don't worry. Being in a polyamorous relationship, right? You got to deal with you. You got to do what your partner wants. Ugh. They went and they dismembered her poor body and just literally threw her away like trash in trash bags. They both admitted it. They got caught. The guy is like like she wasn't supposed to die, but she shouldn't have stole my ring. And by the way, he found his ring later on in the car. Yeah. That's
So he
had
the ring.
Yeah,
I just want to pause.
Yeah, he had the
Pause. Hairy
balls. I know, it's fantastic.
Continue.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. So I don't even know how I got into that. I watch way too much true crime.
Too.
Black balls. We got some black balls in the chat.
It's black balls.
Yeah. If I had balls, they'd be blue.
Well,
it's been a while.
Happy Canada Day. Happy Dominion Day.
That's so scary. Why did they do that to her?
Because they're awful.
So scary. Like the saran wrap. I told you guys about the serial killer with the zip tie, right? Well, he wasn't actually a serial killer. I just
New
was dating him and he
that's
said
kind of funny. That fucking. I still haven't figured out who that person is yet. That messaged me that wanted me to come to their 4th of July barbecue, and they're from New Brunswick.
I was going to say the New Brunswick person that messaged you wants you to go to a 4th of July thing.
Yeah, well, apparently they're from China by way of California. I said, wait a minute, Canada? Because this number is from New Brunswick, and they didn't message me back after that.
Oh, it sounds like it was probably a former dag.
I feel like there might be a little culty hint to it. You know what?
Yeah, there is. That does sound like it.
There was a message of mine that I thought I deleted like a really long time ago on Instagram, and it was the one where I called out a certain bigette.
Yeah.
And it just reappeared back in my Instagram again, but I have her blocked, which is strange, right?
It's just like,
and then
fucking move on already. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Those emails both got hijacked.
Yeah, that's weird. Femkazi could vouch for this. We had Femkazi. We were so it was on Twitter. What?
No, I was just saying good luck to all those coincidences.
Oh, I know. No, it isn't. But we were on Twitter this weekend, it was this weekend, and Lippy is back. He keeps flip flopping, right? He goes back to the Dags, Like, thinks we don't know, but we can see it all, dude. Your fucking shit's open. Anyways, he was tagging me in posts where he's provoking Jeremy, and he's provoking whoever, and he's tagging Phil and whatever. And I'm just like, something feels really fucked up about this. It just feels very unnatural, and very, I don't know. It like you can't just come back and forth and flip flop, right? Like, you can't. It's weird. So I obviously didn't engage. I'm just like, I'm done. I don't care. I'm done. Like, I have nothing to say. I've said my piece, moved on, kind of thing. And sure as shit, 24 hours later, all the comments he tagged us in were deleted. And now he's commenting politely on their stuff again. I'm like, fucking pick a lane. So his name is now Flippy. It's no longer Lippy, it's Flippy.
These people are like, I don't even fucking think about these people. The fact that
I haven't for a long time.
Try to like, I don't know what they're trying to do. It's like, grow up, get a life, get off the fucking internet.
Hold on a second. That is so fucked up. So not only were they just like, oh, the poor thing.
That's awful.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Kazi, remember to remind me to message you later. Cat got your tongue. There's a group message on Twitter. I'm going to invite you to it. I meant to do it, but you've had other things going on. Oh, okay, baby. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I don't care. You're allowed to like who you like. I don't care. Like them if you want to, but just, I can't keep engaging. I'm fucking in my 40s. Okay. Can't keep engaging in tit for tat. We're done. We had a funeral for them. We've moved on.
Yeah, we had the funeral.
It's
over.
It
was lovely. It was very nice. It was respectful.
It was a fucking touching, beautiful funeral.
CP.
I still weep.
Yeah, it's like complex. Isn't that complex?
That for everybody. Yeah.
It's not one event that gives you PTSD. It's a accumulation of many different
events. Like, let's say joining a cult, everything leading up to and everything that happened and the discard and all of those things can even happen in a relationship.
Yeah, it was really, actually, that was pretty normal, actually, what we went through, guys. That was normal. Everything was normal about it. Super fucking normal. Just joking. But Austin, you know when you told me I should go find an Indian man who would like some boobs and vagina? Just look at this water. Look at this water. Just because it's Canada Day, I just want to remind people what Canada looks like.
What was that?
That's Canada Wonderland.
That's a water park is that Toronto or Vancouver, Canada's Wonderland? I think it's
Toronto.
Yeah, it's a water park where you can go and like there's slides and stuff like that. Did you notice something was missing from that pool besides
nope, besides at all? There was nothing at all. I'm sure the lifeguard was white.
European descent.
It was all men of the same.
Well, it's because I found out. I saw this interview with them.
We go to Canada for free money from the government and skip the dishes and work at Sing Hortons. We go.
So that's what happened there.
Yeah.
I love it. So much fun. It's like, there's this one here.
Do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It's what it feels like lately. It does. It totally feels like that.
Just to let you know, if you've been sending me shit on TikTok, I deleted it.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, my
sent you a super secret.
So I deleted it because I can't keep scrolling and see 9 million tarot readers and fucking.
No, I know. See, that is one thing I'm starting to hate about TikTok is if you watch one and you like it,
yeah,
that's all you get for quite a while. It's like, you know what? No.
I just get chicken.
I don't like any of that shit, and it just keeps popping up in my fucking face.
Mine's all chicken stuff.
I know.
Mine's
every time I
stuff.
see something with a chicken on it, I sent it to you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, actually, you guys just reminded me of something. I'm gonna have to send to Ollie. I'm gonna need you to do an upload. Okay. Sorry, Holly. Holly, you're responsible for being late. This is your responsibility now.
You know
Holly, I
what?
love you.
I know my place.
Sorry, Holly. You're just really good at this, okay? Holly, here we go.
Did I ever send you guys the link for my friend Simon's podcast that I did?
No.
No, you didn't.
It's for heathens, actually. It's for pagans, and we're gonna do another one here soon.
Well, that'll be good.
Next Sunday, I think. But I think it's a good thing. It's a good collaboration, the US with the UK.
Well, that's good. That's good. We got a guy in the UK that Kiza. Is he watching? Oops. Why am I hearing myself?
He doesn't usually talk on Twitter. We're getting double.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Okay, we're having technical issues. Somebody's okay. It's one of your guys'.
Oh, I'll be back.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. All right. Holly, did you get it?
I did. I saw what you sent me.
It's great, right?
I don't know if we should share this with our audience.
No, I think the audience needs to see what my algorithm looks like to Temu. It's fucking bullshit.
No, because we will lose followers.
We will not. They're going to be like, man, I want to hang out with her. She looks like she's obviously a lot of fun in her head. I don't know what I've done, though, to deserve the links that I've been.
I know what you've done.
Okay. You know what, Holly?
We all know what you've done.
It did it. It didn't do it. All right, you guys ready to see? So I was on Facebook and I'm like scrolling through, and then you get to the Temu part, right? Temu has ads and they're supposed to be personalized to you.
They are.
But mine are fucking rude.
They're personalized.
Like, there's one that is not included in there. I got literally an insemination kit suggestion because I've been talking about insemination so much because of JF, and it's for a pig.
We use the word insemination probably too many times.
So this is my Temu suggestions, and I think they're fantastic, but also what the fuck?
Very legit to me.
At this point in time, it's like I'm telling her, and I'm hoping that I'm able to just scare her into giving me my ring back.
Sorry, we should probably have muted that one. I didn't realize I sent you that one. Can we just send you that other one again, Holly? Because this is the wrong one I sent you.
Okay.
Sorry, it's kind of the same, but you need the right song. Sorry, Holly.
I think the pickle is that, like, when you sent it.
What the fuck is the sexy pickle for? Why?
You sit
Maybe people like sexy pickles.
Who wants? Well, why do they need me? Oh, that's why Holly is like telling you to fuck a pickle.
Somebody that does anything with anybody or anything. Maybe they're pan.
I see. I didn't even know what that's what pan is. Do anything with anybody?
I don't know. I met a kid in Kansas one time, and he said he was pan, and I was like, "So would you like fuck a pan?" I don't get it. But that's how he explained it to me, and he was a kid too. I was like, I hope you don't regret that when you get older.
You just have to ask them. It's like, oh, is it non-stick, cast iron, aluminum, like stainless steel?
Yes, it's the dill. No, it's not the dill. It's the chill. That's why I haven't sat on one. Nobody wants a cold cucumber.
Oh, that reminds me of that's more fucked up than nuns doing squats in a cucumber field.
That's why you guys want me to go exercise more. I'm just going to go cucumber picking. I will go do that. See you next week. I'm just joking. Okay, Holly, or did you find the right one? Because I put good music to it, guys. Is this it? Oh, you deleted the other one?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
I hope this is the right one.
You fucking asshole. No, it didn't give the music. It's fine. I don't care. So rude. But who wants that? Oh, that's definitely the wrong one. But it's fine. You get the point. It's a kink mask, a pickle, and some weird sunglasses that are thighs. I don't understand it, but here we are. Fine. It's fine. Oh, I did find one more video, though, for you guys. Oh, it's so goddamn gross. It didn't happen. I'm sure people know about this. I didn't hear about this because I was too busy with that stupid fucking JF retard. I did not hear about this. Did you guys? Oh.
I'm doing Bonnie Blue's petting zoo in June.
What's a petting zoo? Do I want to know?
Yeah, I mean, you can come and watch.
I'm good.
I am going to be tied up in a glass box. The public can come and use me in multiple ways.
Come like David Blaine? What do you mean in a glass box?
I want to be, it's like a zoo. I want people to be able to come and touch me.
In a box?
So it's going to be in a
Perspex box?
In a house, and then within the house is going to be a glass box.
And how big's the box? Is this like you?
Like 8 foot.
Have you seen you on Netflix?
Yeah, very much like that.
Oh, it's you in Netflix.
I love you.
Okay, yeah. I need to watch it. Okay, so a big Perspex box.
Yeah, this box is going to be filled with random strangers.
Okay, but why the box? You could just do it in a room. It just adds another element to it.
Because there's going to be some people that just want to stand back and watch. I want it to be like a zoo. I want it to be different. It's like a piece of art.
Okay, and is it free for people to come in?
Yeah, of course it's free. This is the Shizzy O Show. I'm Bonnie Blue. And if your daddy is missing today, since it's Father's Day, he's probably at my glass box event.
Nasty. Like there's so many of them though. There's so many of them, and they're going really hard on pushing the propaganda for this degenerate sex stuff. Like they are really going hard. I saw like middle-aged white people with a black kid, like, and you could tell like the black guy's got his hands all up her ass and like really just right in there, and her husband like got his arm around her, and like they're very clearly going to engage in like sex, but it looks like they're at Target. You know what I mean? Like these are on my Facebook and my feed, and they're like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, but Kanye's song's so offensive that you're gonna ban it. But this kind of crap, and you're gonna push this kind of crap is okay. I don't get it.
Right. And like OnlyFans girls and the fucking sex bots and like
the bops. The bops are kids, man. They're like literally they're the same age as my daughter.
Yeah. Like
speaking of rude
18-year-old.
bitch. I gotta tell you what my daughter did.
Have you seen that one video with like the OnlyFans girls, and they're sitting there talking about like how proud they are and blah blah blah, and the guy goes, okay, if your father went on there, like, would your father buy that product? Would he support you?
They're all like, yeah.
Honestly, that's what I say to all these women who are like selling their bodies and whatever for whatever reason. If your family cannot buy the product, it's a safe bet that you shouldn't be selling it.
No, it shouldn't. You shouldn't be. It's disgusting. But I have to tell you what my daughter did. She's very rude. I love my daughter, but she's very rude. So tonight's stream was supposed to be titty tassels and tinfoil hats because this was inspired by my daughter. So we're going to a parade this weekend. It's a Stampede parade here in Calgary. And there's a bonus one we always go to. Me and my and by the way, me and my daughter go to this every year. Okay, me and my daughter. Anyways, she messages me. She's like, "Yeah, we're going to the parade, right, on Saturday." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And she's like, "Cool." She's like, "So are my boyfriend's parents?" I'm like, "Okay, fine." My face just said something different than I meant to, but anyways, I said, "Okay, cool." And then she proceeds to say, "Yeah, Landon's really nervous about it." Pardon me? Yeah, why is he nervous? Well, his parents are really normal, and like immediately, I already don't like them. And I said, "What do you think I'm going to show up in wearing titty tassels and a tinfoil hat?" And she looked at me. She's like, "Please don't." And I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything weird, but I'm not changing. That's fucking rude. I don't like that. It actually did make me mad. I don't even want to meet her.
Don't be like that. That's just, don't even take offense to it. You're just a different kind of parent. Most of us mothers are.
I'm a riot. And if they don't like me, well, what does it mean if they don't like me? Like, who cares? They're probably not going to like me because I've already decided that when my daughter has children, I've already decided my name is Best Grandma. It's not anything else. It's not Glamma or Nana. It's Best Grandma. Yeah. If you want to be better than best, fine, go ahead. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't like it. That was my first experience with that, and I did not enjoy it. Don't like being told to tone it down or cautioned. It actually makes me want to go and literally wear titty tassels and a tinfoil hat.
Well, it's the fact that the boyfriend is afraid of it. It makes him nervous. That says a lot about him.
No, because he doesn't like me very much.
Exactly.
They're real tame and normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually once he called me, you know what he said to me? It's like, "You're like Frank Gallagher."
I told my dad that too, and he didn't know who it was, and then started binge watching Shameless. He called me up and he was like, I am Frank. And the funny thing is, my dad's middle name is Francis.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, I am not Frank Gallagher. Okay. And I looked at him, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I laughed so hard because, first of all, like, he said it kind of seriously, but he was like nervously laughing. And I'm like, dude, oh my God. Yes, that's why I made the hat. That's why I put so much effort into the hat. To be honest,
Yeah.
that was what I was thinking about the entire time as I made that hat.
That's your cowgirl
I can't.
hat.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine the normal people? Dude, she told me, she's like, Mom, can you like make your Facebook private? Because like I'm worried that Landon's family's gonna see it.
No.
Hello.
Sorry,
How do we say
darling.
that? Tarinsky Lee. I said no,
Tarinsky.
obviously I'm not changing.
I'm
It's a
glad I
beautiful
don't
name,
have
but I
to
don't know
deal
how to
with
say
that
it properly.
stuff though. Like
Tarinsky.
my kids, well, Isabel's not old enough today. Rowan has a girlfriend. She's absolutely fabulous. I just love her to death. And I'm friends with her mom. Her mom and I actually she dated Isabel's dad after I got rid of him. And we both experienced the same kind of narcissistic abuse and whatever. And now we're better friends for it. Something in common.
Well, that's
and our
so
kids get
good, though.
along.
Well, I want to get along. I mean, like I do. But it puts me on the defensive, right?
Yeah, it does.
And then I don't like that. I'm like, well, so we'll see how Saturday goes. You guys will have to check back in if I have a relationship with my daughter still. Just joking. I love her, but it's like also why would you make our first meeting at a place that is our thing?
Because
listen, Holly, you're looking at me like you're a child. I know, Holly. I'm a child. I know I'm a
probably
child.
trying to make you feel comfortable. It's a place that you guys normally go, so it's neutral ground for you. I think that's sweet.
Okay, that's a nice way to look at it. I'll stop being such a fucking psycho about it.
That's why you're here, Shawnee, because you.
Glad we could talk you off the ledge.
Yeah, talk is off the ledge. First thought wrong.
Yes, first thought wrong.
Right. So, but this is what I said to her.
I will never change. Never, ever.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. We will see. So you guys, tonight's a free for all. So you guys can I don't know, send your dares to Shawnee, send your dares to Holly. You can send your requests to them. Dares, double dog dares. I don't know. You know what? This is free for all. So
free for all questions.
And dares, triple dares.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm going to.
Yes.
I'm sure they're nice, and I'm sure I'm just freaking out because I am a bit weird, but it'll be fine.
Well, I brought a Canadian story we can talk about because it is Canada Day.
Sounds like an exciting moment. I will. All right. Wait, is it a good story? Is it a boring story, Holly? I'm going to be honest. Is it boring, Holly? Is it or not? It is
not a boring story. It's a funny story that I think
is
good. One of the greatest parts of Canadian history, I think.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. We're ready. I'm ready.
Okay, and chat.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that after this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, after my boring story. So chat, let me know.
After yes.
Chat, let me know. Has anyone heard about Troy Hurlbutz?
No.
Hurlbutz? So he's a Canadian inventor. Herpy butt, yeah. So he invented a metal suit for protection from grizzly bears.
Oh.
And essentially, he used himself as a test subject and got dressed up and went out to, and faced a bear in this. It worked.
What?
Well, that's
I fucking love that. That's amazing, actually. I love that.
Dude won a Nobel Prize for this bear suit.
That is amazing.
Why don't they sell them?
Well, because if
do you have
they
a video of it?
Let's see.
So people be out there wrestling bears.
He also invented like fire paste and stuff like that, like stuff you could light on fire and throw. And I'm like, that's been done before. It's called napalm.
I want a bear suit. I've always wanted to fight a bear, like fucking like in the
Bears are so mean. Bears are
Viking
baby
show where
angels.
Bjorn wrestles with that giant bear, but they like make it a metaphor for a berserker or whatever. But I've always wanted to fucking go at it with a grizzly.
After our last conversation, I don't know
so
what
weird.
Oh, that's
yeah,
not what I meant.
So this is from like 25
All right.
years ago. So, yeah, so he wore the suit and he fought 145 kilogram, 320 freedom unit female grizzly.
It might be satire. Holly, is it satire? I don't know.
Maybe.
I will find out.
But I mean, of course, it would make sense that he won a satire award for it. So yeah. So
I like that name, Cat Lady Genocide.
Yep. NASA bought the suit off.
Rockies National.
Yeah, Project Grizzly. So that's what came across my feed was Project Grizzly, and I'm like, oh my god, we have to talk about this for Canada Day because it's a part of our history.
Yes, that's good.
Yep. So yeah, so he fought a fucking bear wearing this bear suit. So everyone needs to remember the name.
We can't even say it.
Troy.
What is it?
Hertubis.
I can't really
it's like
see it.
Hercules, but it's like Hercules, but it's Hertubis, I think.
Yep.
Hertubis.
That's how I probably won't remember it.
Film Project Grizzly, directed by Peter Lynch for the National Film Board of Canada.
I have not seen that.
Yep. So learn about our history. Learn about our history.
Listen, Holly. Okay, I will. Fine. That was that was good. Fine, I'll learn about our damn history.
Yep. And he actually he went crazy. Like he actually went crazy and kept inventing things that kept going wrong. And so he was this crazy mind that no one would listen to, and he was alone. I think he got divorced and
he's single.
He moved to North Bay and later died in a vehicle collision west.
Oh, he's
there.
Well, he should have made a car suit.
All the good inventors die in car accidents getting Clinton. You do know this,
Weird.
right? Because he had invented something that was amazing that would have protected us from the government.
Well, I've got a fun fact for you, a Canadian one.
Mm-hmm.
A Canadian history fact. What year do you guys think they decriminalized homosexuality? Take a guess, you freaks.
1986.
That's what I said.
Oh, really?
1969.
That was gonna actually be my first guess, but I went with my birth year instead.
April
that's
20th,
so cute.
1969.
Yeah, 1969. So that's good, right?
You guys are making me want to chain smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, so I just looked up. I just wanted to look up some strange sex laws or strange sex history of Canada. That's pretty much all I got, and it was basically all about
it's illegal in Minnesota to have oral sex.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's illegal in Minnesota to give somebody oral sex.
Like male to female or female to male, or is it just?
I don't know. Probably both.
Mouth to genital.
I would definitely have to think it's probably should be illegal while driving.
Yeah, that's not comfortable. It isn't even comfortable to do that. Let's be honest here. Anybody who's like, it is not.
That's terrifying, actually. You wake up in a fucking snowy ditch.
What happened?
Oh, was it Trudeau? Was it Trudeau? It was Trudeau's dad? Gross.
Ew.
Oh, we just sold a pontoon to some people with the last name Trudeau, and one of our salesmen was like, they said, "Okay, what's your last name?" He goes, "Trudeau." He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Was it? Could it be them or no?
No, No, I don't think so. It was just one of those things, and they found it funny.
Did they find it funny, the Trudeaus?
Oh yeah, they did. They thought it was funny.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody have any dares for Sean A or Holly?
Well, what about dares for you?
No, listen, I'm facilitating the games.
Dare to do what?
Well, I don't know. That's what we'll find out. It's going to be a game. Holly and Sean A. I will help you. Oh, I saw this. I thought it was really cute. Push play. Push play.
My mom put one of those fucking harnesses on me when I was a little kid, and I hated it so badly that I eventually started walking on all fours and barking just so she would take it off of me because it was stupid.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Well, I mean, it makes sense, and I'm sure Justin was probably diddled. Like, let's be honest, he had a lot of weird male nannies when Margaret was in the mental institution. Or having her bipolar
a lot of
moments.
men like that, especially in positions of power, have issues with their sexuality. Like, that's something that's supposed to be normal.
Yeah, the world according to Garth, there's a BJ happening and he gets rear-ended, and the rear-ending makes her jaw close and
bite his dick off. Fucking gross. Yeah. Oh, but back to Chris Carbert. I'll just quickly tell you. Chris Carbert got bail finally pending his, but he's not out yet. He's got the bail. I guess they probably have to come up with funds or something.
Yep.
So it's pending his appeal that's coming up. And so that's good. No, Tony didn't get it because of the bomb that wasn't actually a bomb. Whatever.
Oh my God.
So he's still in.
Carbert's going to get out and Tony is going to hang for everything.
Tony's already hung. Tony's already done. Like, it's already done. Tony's lost everything. He sold anything he owned for his legal defenses. It's on. He has he's got his mother's. But you know what's interesting? There's a lot of people that we used to hang out with celebrating Chris Carbert's success here with the bail, and I thought, you motherfuckers did not one thing. You didn't do one thing to help him. You didn't do one fucking thing. You didn't do one fundraiser for him.
They have to act like that, so they're not guilty by association.
I just hope that Carver knows that these guys are fucking snakes. That's all I hope. I don't know. But you know what? Who else got bailed? This is fucked. I know you guys, some of the people watching won't remember this story. You girls will, I think, Shauna, you were around. This woman named Kelly Bryant. She lives in Plymouth, Minnesota. Is it Minnesota or Miss Plymouth? Where's Plymouth?
Plymouth is in Minnesota. We have a Plymouth, Minnesota.
Okay, so yeah, it's Plymouth. It's Plymouth. It is Plymouth, Minnesota. For some reason, my brain just went. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this woman, she abandoned her 3 children. Okay, for 5 fucking years. For 5 fucking years since COVID, in the home.
Yeah,
and she used. It's come out that she used threats of pedophiles and rapists, and she just terrorized these children. The children were, I think, 8, 10, and 11 or something around there. They were all like little. The kid was 15 when he was rescued. One kid was 12, and then the other one was 10. So anyways, these kids were living in a home that, by the way, hadn't been cleaned because mom didn't drop off cleaning supplies or anything for 5 years. She only dropped off, she had food delivered, like skip the dishes, and not a lot of food. Okay. They'd have to share a pizza and that'd have to last them a couple days.
Yep.
No hygiene stuff, no toilet paper,
no diapers,
no feminine hygiene. 5 days for 5 years, guys. Okay. Nothing. There was feces because the toilet got plugged, because that happens. And there was no adults there to fix it. They just started to use the bathtub. So the bathtub was literally filled with feces. There was like just all over the house. The girls had never had tampons or period or stuff for their periods, so that was all over everywhere.
Oh my God!
They had trouble walking out of the building, and it wasn't because they were like just like, you know, they had been sitting for so long. It was because their toenails were so long they couldn't walk. Now, when this just happened in I think February, around there, February, March, or whatever. Mom, they found out. Because the landlord had sent the police to do welfare check because the rent all of a sudden stopped getting paid. And they find out, holy shit, this is some scary shit, right? The police were like, oh my God. Like it was just, they could barely open the door. There was so much garbage. So anyways, and the kids were petrified, thought they were the rapists. So mom gets arrested. She lives in a nice house, by the way, and it's within walking distance of this house with one of her other children. She took one of the kids with her and lived a good life, put up all these videos on Facebook about her getting it on and whatever. So when she first got arrested, huge outrage. Okay. And that was in February, March, $250 million bond. Like she wasn't getting out. Yeah. No, she's out on bail now because they dropped that. And now she had a $25,000 bond. They dropped it to $25,000 and she's out now. She's out on bail after 4 months after doing that and terrorizing these kids.
With a bail bondsman, that's only $2,500.
Pardon?
With a bail bondsman, that's only $2,500. That's all they have to pay.
Yeah. 10%.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine somebody who would do that to children and to terrorize them? And for 5 years, these kids had no contact with the outside world.
That's fucking disgusting.
Didn't they wave to people through the windows?
They did have a cell phone.
To contact her. They waved to people through the windows and stuff like that because neighbors said that they would see children and they would wave out the windows.
It's just so fucking sad. It makes me really, really sad.
That's just crazy to me in a town like Plymouth because Plymouth is really like, that's a well-to-do place to live around here.
Oh, dude, the house is nice. I'll show you. I did say I sent the pictures. Holly, if I open them on Telegram, can I screen share from there? Here?
Yeah, you just go to present and then you go share screen.
Because I did save them for you guys.
Instead of Microsoft Edge tab or whatever, Windows, you go to window and then whatever you're sharing on that, you can share it there.
Okay, 1 second, please, kids. Yeah, it was really sad. I don't know. I couldn't believe it. And I just thought they gave her bail. Why did she need bail? Like what? I don't understand how that happened. And how do you go from 250?
That's disgusting. She should have to fucking sit in a cell by herself for
it's apparently it's welfare fraud because she was apparently, accepting welfare and for the kids. Okay,
and not taking care of them.
Nope.
Oh.
So just really, really just trash. Oh, I sent it to Rock. Sorry, one moment, please. I'm going to find this. Here we go. So now. So yeah, I don't know. We live in some fucked up places where our standard of what we expect from people is pretty low. So I opened the picture, Holly.
Oh, it's Plymouth, Michigan.
Oh, is it Michigan? Okay.
Yeah, that's what measures Schmidt.
Can you, Holly, can you help me?
Yeah, you just go present, share screen, and window, and you should see it, what you want to share.
Window. Okay. Share. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so you can't really see it. It's not very big. How do we make it bigger? We can't, can we? But that's her. That's the house, though. Like, the house is nice. That's just like one corner. Did you see the shit on the floor? And the shit's like... Yeah, that's the one in an entry into the in and out of the bathroom. This horrific, right? Like it is horrific. And anyway, so mom's out on bail now, which is crazy to me. Crazy.
It was I remember when we covered it like in the wintertime when it first came out and we were talking about it and we shared the videos and the news and everything like that. Messerschmitt shared something on Rumble that we can't share on stream.
What is it?
But I
what is it? I want to share it. Messerschmitt. I'm scrolling up. Where is it? Yes, we do. But Holly's trying to distract me like a good adult, but I want to know what it is. Where is it?
It's on the screen.
Where? Oh, lynching. Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, you can't do that to your kids.
No.
We should have a little bit of oh my God, how do we not have a standard as a community? Also, I mean, as a community, we could also help each other too.
I don't understand women who abandon their children, period. I don't get that. Like, I have friends who have like given their kids up due to their addictions and shit like that, but they went on and they made their lives better, and now they're in their children's lives. Even though they're not raising them anymore, they've gone and rectified that. But like women who just completely bail on their children, I don't get that. That makes no fucking sense to me, because that's what we're built for.
I will say though that, like, I don't know if you guys are, well, I mean, your kids are younger, Shawnee. Holly, you might be able to know this. Are you haunted? Do you ever get haunted by like things you did as a parent where you're like, ooh, all of a sudden you're just like, ooh, I was like, that was terrible. That was a fucking terrible decision. Why did I do that? I do. I get it all the time. I'm haunted by a lot of parenting decisions. And sometimes I get like, especially if I'm PMSing, then I'm like, I must apologize. It's 3 a.m. and I'll send them an email. I'm so sorry for this day. And they're like, okay, mom, calm down. But I don't care. But so if I'm haunted by my choices once in a while, I cannot imagine what life will be like for that woman, because like, not even fuck public opinion. She's going to have to live with, like, how do you live with your, I can't.
Well, she might
tell
be
your
that kind of person that can.
I guess there is people like that. There are people who just can go on with their lives after they fucking destroy other people's lives. I don't get it though.
That woman that left her 18-month-old, like toddler, home alone for
went to
5
Mexico.
days. When she
died.
to go partying, and then she came
it had
back.
Feces under it because it had been eating its own feces.
The baby starved to death, and she came back and
nobody was there.
Oops, I didn't know it was my birthday weekend.
What?
If there's something fucked in your head, for you to even think that that's an okay thing. Like back when
there isn't. Yeah.
Do you guys remember a couple years ago there was a story about this couple that was cooking meth in their trailer, and the like 3-year-old child might even been a little bit younger, but they basically cooked.
I remember that.
Like,
I don't.
I
just don't get it. I mean, I get it. I guess there is. That's the thing. As I don't understand, because I have obviously got, maternal instincts, but I don't understand.
Just reading the stories make me cry for the children. Like, I always think about what the child was thinking.
This one, I mean, I was like, okay, where's the dads? Because I do think anytime a child dies because of neglect, I don't give a fuck. Dad, I don't give a shit if dad is not involved. If dad's not involved, doesn't matter. He should go to jail too. You should, because to make the baby, I don't know. If you just bail on your kid and your kid ends up dead because mom flies off the handle and kills him, then you're responsible as far as I'm concerned. But this situation in Plymouth, the dad was fighting for custody of these kids and trying to see them, and mom was not having it. So she was fighting against him in court and leaving them to live in squalor.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
No.
I thought you were talking about
the dads were
that
fighting.
Makes me even more sick, because social services fails children on so many fucking levels every single day.
Yeah.
And most
all right,
of
Canadian Kara, you're on my Facebook. Kara, you're on my Facebook. You could send me a DM if you want. Then you could come on if you want. Yeah. No, the whole thing's sick. I don't know. I mean, Canada, we're no fucking better. We got murderers fucking raising kids and whatever. We've got people everywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, I do have some news about James Candy. Remember the first case we talked about? Missing persons case, and we talked to the mom right 10 minutes before. Total amateurs, completely brand new at this. Well, I did hear that she has left the father, Mr. Candy, and she's reported to the police everything that she had told to us. So that's good. I don't foresee the RCMP doing any big changes, because they would have to admit they dropped the fucking ball for 5 years and have been hanging out with them and going and having coffee with them every month instead of investigating them. But But the good news is Mom did leave and Mom did report the truth of this man's behavior to the police. So,
well, that's good.
That's good. Kind of good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Jean-Paul Baptiste. Not too much. Today we are just doing a really fucking relaxed stream. But you're welcome to send your double dog dares in about Holly or Jarna or Shawnee. They will do your dares.
Happy Dominion Day.
Happy 4th of July week.
Happy.
Okay, let us
fucking Americans always have to just make it bigger. You guys just got to jump in there. Actually, well, it's fine. I did actually find something for that. Just in
on
case.
a Friday now, so everybody's gonna be fucking hammered until Monday.
How many Americans are gonna lose their hands this?
Because this is the greatest thing I have ever seen in my life. This is amazing.
Sorry, Holly, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It was trying to find it and it hit it. So happy Canada Day to you too. No, say it again, Holly. I like your Holly. Say it again, Holly.
I can't even remember what I said. I just said Happy Dominion Day.
Oh yes.
No, I was asking.
I'll see you next Tuesday at the bar. Bless your heart.
Holly, I'm really not trying to do that every time you speak. Sorry. It's just lucky timing. Did you guys know there was a song called "See You Next Tuesday"?
No,
I did. It's like I was just trying to look for like different closers for us, and oh my god, you guys! Also, "See You Next Tuesday." There is so many people out there. There's like doing explanations and breakdowns of how it's funny. I'm like, what the fuck? Because like some people are just discovering what the meaning is, and I guess they find it amazing. So there's that. I did have a nice video of Canada. You want to see that?
Yes.
Why do you sound suspicious? It's nice. But there's none of that this year.
No, they're not allowed this year because of colonialism or something.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Ottawa's not celebrating Canada Day this year because
colonizers.
Well, welcome to Canada.
It's still just amazing to me with people and all their decolonization. If you want to decolonize, you go right the fuck ahead, but then you don't take any of the liberties or freedoms that you've gained since colonization. You go back to living in a fucking mud hut and being a piece of shit.
Yeah, they won't do that. So not here anyways. We're in deep trouble. We are in deep trouble. And I figured out what they're doing. It's so Messerschmitt and Femkazi and KVG Michael even might disagree with me on this, but I because I'm not intimately too worked up on like the Jew stuff either, right? Like I've never been like, I've never really understood it all that much. Like I understand the basis of it, but whatever. But then we've got the Muslim side, right? So we've got them both. Anyways, it's been driving me nuts for months because I'm like, wait. We're fighting. Like you're like pro-Palestine just so much because you hate the Jews, right? So, okay. But there's a problem with that because what you're saying is, yes, come, we welcome you Muslim people. You know what? We support you. You're great. Absolutely. You should take over our streets and start praying in them. That should be totally normal for Canada, which it shouldn't. But so I find I think what they're doing is, and if you look at the hate laws, they're specifically around anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Yeah.
we're like being put in a position where we have to pick one of the lesser of two evils. I'm not doing that.
Which law are you going to break?
I think
Right? So like,
that's a thing too, especially in Minnesota where we have all of the Somali and whatnot. There's a lot of
dude, you have so much. Yeah.
But
so
we
I
had
don't know, but I
Somali
don't know. I
for
don't want it.
election, so it was like they kind of switched sides.
Hold on. Fat Femikazi, never change. I love you. Keep your hate.
But they're going hard at that Ilhan Omar for anti-Semitism, which I think is funny because fucking Tim Walz really doesn't do anything either way. He doesn't really know what to do, I don't think.
I don't know. I just know that we're in trouble. And if you guys look at Diagolon, listen, anytime you want now when I want to know what is bullshit, right? I look at what are they freaking out about? Well, they're freaking out because there was a big conference this week. What was it on securities? It was on it was on Canadian securities, anti-terrorist fucking, it was a conference. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And it was only was it only Jewish people and Islamists that were there putting it on? Like, how did it all go?
I
did you notice how all of the riots and shit like that stopped over here as soon as they said they were looking into the funding?
Yep.
No, I didn't.
Well,
but
as soon as what is it? Doge went in and they took all the money away from
X.
What is it? USAID. As soon as they took all the money away from USAID, all of the protests became a lot less professional and organized.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm just going to show you this. I just think that we're being led down. So not verify my email address. Fuck off. 1 second, guys. Why do they got to make it so hard? One moment, please, ladies. I've just got to get in here. I just want to show you, but I think we're being set up for something because, like, I was kind of upset. Like this, so Greg Wycliffe, he wasn't allowed in. He went and he had a ticket. He was allowed in, and it seemed really fucking weird. And the optics looked really bad because it was a bunch of East Indian security guards refusing a Canadian citizen into this big conference. But my God, they need to make sure I'm a real person. 1 moment, please. I have to do a fucking test. So what do I do?
That's funny that they have AI screen you for being a real person.
Yeah, I know. All right, I've proven I'm human. I'm just going to get this open. I just want you guys to see. What do you think? Because once these guys jump onto something, you guys know there's something fucking coming around with it. There is. It's just the way it is. So I'm just going to find his page and show you. I want you guys. I want to hear from Measure Schmidt and Femkazi and KVG Michael too. What you think? Because I don't think this is just. We're not getting what we're getting what we want, what they want to give us, right? But I just don't. There's something I'm not buying. I'm not buying what you're selling. 1 second here. Scrolling down. Where is it? Head. Ugh. Oh my God. I didn't realize how much Greg Wycliffe is now promoting Chris Carbert. Isn't that interesting?
Oh yeah, he's right up the butt of the Carbert thing.
All of a sudden, that's nice, isn't it?
Isn't he up the butt? I heard he's kind of fruity.
Yes, he's too handsome to be straight.
Yeah, that's well, Jeremy said he was. He said he was gay, so I don't know.
Well,
okay.
Jeremy would know. I'm sure they've gotten together for a little powwow, little bro pump at the gym.
Probably. Okay, well, look at this. So this is the event. It was the Khalistani and Islamic extremism in Canada. So this was the event. They wouldn't let him in. He had a ticket. The ticket, but look at okay. So optically, yes, that pissed me off to see all those East Indians that are definitely not from here acting like they're some sort of fucking authority. Pissed me off, right? It did. But then that's what I think they're going for. That's what I think they're going for. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But then you get Lou Stewie. We got everybody that you know what I mean? They just keep adding to it. So I don't know what you guys think is going on, but I would love to hear it. So I'm looking in the thing. I don't know. What is this? They're not. Oh no. You wouldn't let him in either. I don't know. Like I just think, okay. But they're not even they're extremely fake.
But were they officially designated as an extremist terrorist group or whatever? Have they been officially done that?
No,
So no,
they haven't.
He's just a member of Suck Some Cocks.
Oh, he is. He is because he said he was in. No, he said he was in Lethbridge. He said he was in Lethbridge last week or whatever. Same time Jeremy was here for the Southern Alberta SSC meetup. There was like 9 people in the group. It was super impressive. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just worried that we're getting pinned into a situation where we're so against, let's say, Jews, right? We're so against the Jews that we don't even see what's coming. On
the other side.
Yeah, we're not like pushing back against them either, right? We're just like, because okay, we have the same enemy there that way. That's what I'm, as an outsider who isn't all up in the education of it all, that's what I'm seeing, and it freaks me out a bit because I'm going to be honest. I have met a lot of fucking scary ass Muslim people. I have who are extreme and they don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck.
Just look at what's happening in the UK right now.
Yeah. Fuck.
Right? Just look what's happening in the UK right now. Look what's happening in Paris right now. Women can't walk the streets in Paris now because they're harassed or they're groped or.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at what Fowler Ripley says. You know what? You're so smart. He's such a smarty part. I didn't even notice that.
Is that a map of Israel?
I didn't look. Yeah, you see, I didn't. I thought he was hot, and I wanted to not meet him. I actually ran away like a little 5-year-old girl. I did. It's like, oh, he's too good looking.
My favorite.
Oh well, whatever.
Wycliffe moment was when they forced him to take his shirt off on one of the Plaid Army streams.
Oh yeah,
and all of the girls in the chat were just swooning,
like Elvis.
Yeah.
God, Elvis.
And the other guys got a little butthurt about that, and then they started being super mean to him, like jealous mean girls. It was really funny.
Meme girls.
Well, they are jealous.
Meme girls. Meme.
Yes. Scott Survival says Sir John Glubb wrote a great essay called "The Rise and Falls of Empires and the Search of Survival." It's a quick read. I like that, and a very good explanation of it. Thank you. I will read that because I am trying to. I do feel like there's something bigger going on that we're not seeing, and it freaks me out because I just want. And somebody said to me the other day, they said, "Who cares?" They said, "Just enjoy your life. You can't do anything about it." It was a man who said it. I got like physically mad. I was like, "What do you? Okay, sure. Maybe right now we can't do anything right this second, but I'd like to be aware so that maybe we could prevent something." Like, fuck, I want grandkids who are happy here. Where'd you go, Holly?
I'm behind Femikazi.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know. But some of these comments on here are stunning. They're stunning. Like,
stunning and brave.
So no, they're like, you're just like, I was reading them and I was having a good laugh. I was like some of the fucking, like some of the Indian guys though, such pricks too. Like, just like, holy shit. And I don't know, the hate is not dialing down. There's a lot more hate, if anything. Like, everybody is mad about something. And then this Clyde do something. We can't trust him now. We can't trust anybody. Like, because they're again with Rebel News now. I don't know.
Is Clyde with Rebel News? I know he started doing a bunch
yeah.
of stuff.
Well, he's not with. He's independent of them.
What's
but
going on with Rebel News and their little thing with King of the Munchkins?
Well, I think the lawsuit got dropped, didn't it, girl? Messerschmitt and Femikazi might know.
It's just kind of like they made a website, raised a bunch of money for it, and then it went away.
Oh, weird.
I know, like it always happens with Rebel News. It's like the Save Our Truckers were to help support their legal costs, because Rebel was all about helping with legal costs. And then as soon as they found out that the Coots 4 were literal terrorists, they pulled the money and decided not to fund them. For some weird reason.
Wonder where that money went.
They went on a cruise with what's her face with the big boobs?
They didn't go. They didn't do the cruise. It didn't happen.
They didn't do the cruise, so they raised money for that too. They raised money for that too.
The tickets were crazy expensive too.
With the like boob, who was it?
Tamara Lynch.
Tamara Lynch.
Oh, her.
That was a great rack.
Yeah, the whole thing stresses me out. I don't know what's happening, but anyways, if people figure out what's happening, feel free to send me an email. But I am going to read that book or that essay. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got to read
because I do want to know. I just don't trust these people. I just don't trust it. And when they're trying to get me, because I did feel kind of upset when I saw Greg's post. I was like, and you see the the Indians there, you're like, fuck no, I don't like that. Well, then I have to go, well, why? That's exactly what they want me to feel.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
There's this here. Winnipeg called Canada Day New Day?
No, they fucking didn't.
Really? Is this real?
Google it, Holly. Google it.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I had my last landlord was Muslim, and he was fucking really disrespectful and really annoying. And but it's not him. That's not the ones I'm worried about. It's more so that my and I did invite him on. Actually, I invited I always say my Iraqi neighbor. He's not my neighbor, Alan. He is a Christian Iraqi who was forced to flee because of ISIS had taken over Baghdad and with his family. But when he tells me like all the stuff, like, I mean, I was in the car with Alan once and there was a woman wearing a burqa in the car beside us. This was awful. I didn't realize it was happening. Alan honks his horn to get this woman's attention. And at first I'm like, are you fucking flirting with her? He is not. He does this, gets her to turn her window down. She does. And he goes, fuck you and fuck your God, Muhammad. And I'm in the fucking passenger seat in between these two cars. Yes, very awkward. Anyways, I said, Alan, what the fuck? You can't do that. He's like, no. And then he went on to tell me about how ISIS and all the shit they'd done and like how they'd taken over Iraq and whatever. And it was like,
ISIS, you mean fucking the Obama administration that funded all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the scary shit. And then he actually said to me, he said, Chantel, what does your government want the country to go boom? And I'm like, you mean like boom or a boom, Allah Akbar? And he's like, Allah Akbar, boom. And I said, I don't know. And he said, because they're letting all of these ISIS members in and they don't care. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. So that freaks me out because like, what if we've been like a Trojan horse? This is where I get worried, right? And everyone's so focused on like hating the Jews. And I'm like, okay, fine, hate the Jews, but can we also just keep an eye over here, please? Please.
Well, that's why I mentioned that in that pool. All of the young men, all the military-aged fighting men.
That's what immigration looks like nowadays. It's military-aged fighting men. That's exactly what it is. That's what it's been for years. And people look a blind eye to that because of the dumb shit they see on the fucking news that suggests otherwise.
Well, it's interesting because people just don't see that. They don't see that it's all military-aged fighting aged men that are coming in.
It's an invasion of a fucking foreign army is what it is.
Well,
all across the world. All across the world. We have it happening in the UK. You have England, like London looks like a fucking...
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Open call to prayer daily and fucking... You have Scotland that's also being invaded, Sweden, Ireland. Like Ireland's really like
Fowler Ripley. Let's ask Fowler Ripley. Hopefully he's still listening and watching. He's in Ireland. We see what he says about it. But yeah, I actually meant to ask him about that a few times. It is really it is scary. And I just keep thinking about my grandkids. I'm like, I don't have grandkids, okay? And I might not get them because I'm gonna meet the parents.
It was like two or so years ago when in downtown Calgary, it was a Tria Day. And for a Tria Day, there was the two warring factions from a Tria that decided that they would start warring in downtown Calgary with rocks.
Oh, they were like hitting each other with pipes and shit. Yes.
They were attacking each other in downtown Calgary because they're both from a Tria, but they're from the opposing sides.
Oh, wow.
And they started actually warring with each other. So when Iran was bombed, how many Iranian people live in Canada right next door to Israeli people?
Right.
How many Palestinians live in Canada that live like in the same neighborhood as Israeli people? It bubbles up every now and again here and there with the fighting and the not necessarily the violence, but it's gonna happen. There's sleeper cells all over the place. There's
Yeah, it
people that
freaks
are
me out.
indoctrinated to their nation. And people are like, oh, there's never going to be a war in Canada. But I'm like, okay, maybe not fought by the Canadians, but it's the people that we're importing into these countries that hate each other, and they're going to start fighting
Right.
each other on our
There will
soil.
absolutely be a civil war.
Yeah, it's not a civil
Fowler
war. That's
Ripley.
not a civil war. Oh,
Fowler Ripley. What do we want to know just before he goes? Because I know he goes into his other things while he's watching our stream. What is it like for your immigration in Ireland? Because what we're seeing on X and where we are, we're seeing in Ireland is you've got a complete fucking invasion, and your people are fighting back pretty hard. Is this true or false? He does. You know what? I saw him in real life at the Coots trials. The 2 days that he went. Anyways, he gets fucking furious, mad. Like I've never seen a man who turns so red, like a fucking, like, it was weird, like rage mad, like very red faced and enraged.
mm-hmm. Yes,
I saw that. I saw that. Let's not forget the chase. Okay, but so then what? So they did it. I know. And see, I'm trying to understand it all, but
did you ever see that chart? I had it a while back. It had all of the like humanitarian aid programs or whatever funded by George Soros, and they were all like immigration things from like 2012 up until I think at that point it was like 2020 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was unreal. It was like 20 different fucking foundations for funneling immigrants into the all over.
Okay. Yeah, that's really sad. Is it are they violent over there? Like, because what we see, like, obviously we get a very small chunk in the algorithm of Ireland, but it does look like it's a lot more violent. Like, that looks like, but it also looks like the Irish people actually just fucking say fuck you and smash them right out.
You have to remember the history of Ireland, right? They've always been an extremely oppressed peoples by the British Crown. And they did the domestic terrorisms, the IRA and the bombings and
fuck yeah, we need the IRA.
Thatcher got bombed by the IRA. Like they're very, very proud peoples that are native to that land for thousands of years, and they should be fighting for their home. And it's very
so fucked up. That's so sad.
It's so cucked. Their government is so cucked they've for some reason elected all these really very pro-immigration people, getting rid of the Irish.
Are they starting to have curfews over there for like the natives to stay away from? Because I know that on Reddit, I was watching Heinrich and why can't I think
Holly,
of it?
I was going to get you back to it.
And they were talking about how there's like no-go zones in Sweden and curfews, and you're not like supposed to be out walking your dog at a certain time of night because, well, you could probably get like raped and murdered.
Well, for women, for young women, do you remember them wearing the armbands? Like they were having an issue with the migrants that were coming in, and they were handing out armbands to young women that said "Don't rape me" in several different languages, or "Do not rape" in several different languages. So they were wearing these armbands.
That's fucked right up
for women. That's so fucked up. What's that?
What is this Justin Barrett? Who is Justin Barrett? Okay, guys, don't make fun. Okay, listen, I've had a very small, isolated online experience. Who's Justin Barrett, and what did he do to Ezra? Oh my God, there are signs being put up. Oh, that's so fucked up.
Oh, it's just still just pisses me off. Like thinking about, like when I think back to, immigrants coming into the States, they came here through places like Nova Scotia or like Ellis Island and things like that, come down through Canada. And normally people from different countries come here to assimilate, to live a better life, to get away from the things that were bad in their country and, whatever. And now it's like we're the ones who have to be accommodating to them and assimilate to their ideas and everything that is going on. And it's like, no, we're here. We came here. Well, I mean, I was fucking born here, but
right.
It's very frustrating. It's like, don't come here
Well,
and try to turn what we have into the shithole you just left.
Night fighting at Kmart. That would see it. Like, I can't handle that. Like, that'll freak me the fuck out. I can't handle that. I do have to say Calgary's a little bit slower.
That's like tweakers during tax season, not twax season.
Okay, so Justin Barrett is an Irish nationalist. Ezra approached him in Iceland recently, but Barrett refused to suffer his presence. Ezra went nuts, straight to insults. Of course he did. He's like a fucking child who has he literally had a temper tantrum at Coots. That is the best. Weird. It's weird. I think Ezra thinks he's bigger than he is, or thinks because he has a name or something that he's.
We got no dares.
I can't.
How are we getting no dares? This whole stream.
Because Krang's not here. It's because Krang's not here because you told him that you're not a Christian. Damn it, Jarna. Just joking. I do think Justin Barrett told him, I just don't like the Jews. Whatever. I've got to the point though. Okay, so I don't know if I said this last streamer, but it's really starting to fucking. I'm honestly, it's either that or I go to jail, guys, because I'm fairly calm until I'm driving, and then I literally unload all of my rage and everything from years and years of pent up trauma. It comes out while I drive. It's therapy.
I think it's a Virgo thing.
So if you're in the fucking left lane, if you're in the motherfucking left lane, and you see me behind you, and I'm clearly revving my engine to go faster, and I'm like really close to you, and you're just going to be a dickhole, and you're going to stay there. First of all, I'm going to know you're brown because it's always the brown people. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not playing The Amazing Race. I know it's brown people. This one guy, honest to God, dude, I was on his ass, okay, and I'm honking. If I got my hand out the window, I'm going, fuck you, okay, we're on Stony Trail. This is very dangerous at this point because this motherfucker. Mind you, we weren't going very fast. We're going 100 kilometers because Buddy wouldn't move out of my way. So finally, he has to go off because I guess his turn-off's coming. So he goes and gets him onto the next lane. So then I just fucking followed him, and I'm just losing it. So I've decided, I haven't decided. I've thought about it. I feel like I should write a fucking post on Facebook that says, if you're a newcomer, welcome. The left lane is for passing. Aw, show us bunnies. But anyways, and then I was going to do it in every brown language I could find, copy and paste it, and post it publicly and ask them to share it with their people. I don't know what else I can do, but I'm going to end up getting in a car accident, or I'm going to end up going to jail for road rage.
I'm going to give the bunnies strawberries.
We drove out to Cranbrook this weekend to go visit family, and we saw a lot of truck drivers on the road wearing sandals.
Ugh.
And
of course,
some of the stuff, like you see it online, right? You're like, oh, okay, cool. It's a small select bit online, haha, right? No, I've seen it in real life now, and it's scary. And it's
I get nervous when I see a semi truck and I do see the race. I'm like, get way ahead.
Well, this
is
one
like
guy,
horrible.
He was pulled over on the side of the road in Crow's Nest, and I don't know if everybody's driven in BC in the Crow's Nest Pass, but the shoulder is about maybe this wide in some parts, like it's a tire wide. And this guy had his tractor trailer pulled over, and I was getting out to check something, I guess.
Fuck no.
And he was leaning out from his truck, leaning out into traffic to look down his truck.
Nope.
And there was a moment there where I thought that we were going to watch somebody's
real collision.
It was terrifying. And I'm looking and I'm like, I guess the stereotype is real, because we saw so many incidents at the different truck stops and the different way stations and all that stuff.
I will. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to go to jail for that too, though.
Not if it's a consenting adult.
Yes. No, I don't know. I listen. We're in trouble, and like the thing is, like I worked at Denny's. There's a lot of brown guys that work there. I had a great time working with them. It was fun. They weren't all like it wasn't. It's not that I hate them. I do hate the invasion. I do hate the way it's affecting us, right? But I think a lot of the guys that have actually have now immigrated here who work at Denny's also hate it, which is fucked up.
Well, that's the worst
part. The Aussies? Oh, see, that's crazy. Really? I played
Australian. Do you know Sheila?
They're horrified with their countrymen that are coming over and making bad names for themselves when they've tried so hard to assimilate.
Because there are some who have, yeah.
Yes. East Indian people have been a part of Canada since our conception. They came over with the British, with the crown,
right?
Because India was a colony of the crown. So Indians came over from the UK. So they've been a part of our country since the beginning. And those people are horrified at the type of people that they're bringing in now. And they're embarrassed. And it's
just that it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. I worry about my daughter who takes the bus. I worry about her taking the bus to work and from home from work. Did I tell you guys there was a guy jerking off on the bus a few months ago?
No, you didn't. And please
And the bus driver did nothing. And she was scared that if she got off the bus. No, she was scared that she was scared if she got off the bus that the guy would get off the bus, right? And then she was really going to be in trouble. So she had to actually make a conscious choice. Do I sit on the bus and deal with this? Or do I get off? So she did. She sat on the bus and the bus driver did nothing. He didn't call security. He didn't do shit. He did nothing. So obviously I did. But I mean, I worry about her. I just worry. I'm fucking stressed out.
No.
I gotta relax.
I worry for the young women that have been raised in Canada in a fairly safe society where they shouldn't be subject.
I wasn't really worried.
The Syrians are fucked.
A lot of that shit around here until we started. Like now, I'm starting to see little swaths of I don't know. I'm gonna say is South Americans, maybe, but walking up and down the street and shit when I'm getting off of work, like just little groups of like 3 or 4 of them, and I'm like, where the fuck are all they like staying? Why are they? There was a big thing in Itasca County where the sheriff finally said they were going to work with ICE or whatever to get rid of the riffraff. And everybody was all up in arms about it. But it's like, I don't think you guys fucking understand that if it gets out of hand, like all of your, be nice to the immigrants isn't going to do anything. They're going to fucking fuck you up.
No, it isn't. Mm-hmm. I just really quick want to go back to that one comment though, Holly, about the Syrians. So you know what I know, because I'm a broke ass and I was living in Calgary housing, what I caught them doing. And at first it seemed like, okay, you're putting them, they gave basically an entire Calgary block of the duplexes might've been like, I think they're probably like 4, like, I don't know. They probably had, like 2 apartments up top, 2 apartments on the bottom, but there was 8. So an 8-plex, but there was a whole block of them, 8 plexes. Okay. And they filled them up with Syrian families. Only from Syria, all just new refugees. Now, then we got my Iraqi neighbor, Alan, who fucking just gets so bad about everything. But and Justin Trudeau announced that he was going to waive all of their immigration costs. That because when Alan came, he got a bill for $25,000 that he has to pay for. That was for his plane fare and his health pass or whatever for him and his family, and it was and they put interest on it every year, and bring this guy here and don't give up, he has no way to get a job because he doesn't speak fucking English. so his bill gets racked up quite fast, and then Justin Trudeau comes out and says the Syrians will not have to pay this cost, and yay, and everybody's all excited. And I remember, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude, you guys are causing like a little mini international war here especially the way you're placing people. But I don't think it's an accident. I don't think that I think they're purposely putting different cultures in a high dense population, like just slamming them in there and then putting their enemy right beside them. What the fuck is like? It's so dumb, so dangerous.
Yeah, it's
But,
extremely dangerous. You think you're going to amalgamate a people into one block, and they're going to stay within their in group. They're going to tribalistically spend time with each other because they all speak the same language. They all have the same ideologies. They have the same beliefs. So they're going to keep in their in group, and then you're going to have another warring country that's right next to them, and they're going to assimilate. We're just creating little tiny countries inside of our country that are all really, really mad at each
terrifying.
other. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's really it's terrifying. It is terrifying.
Yeah.
This is a good point because you're ding, ding, ding. You want to guess? Somebody-doo-doo. Something like that. It was an Indian of some sort. Yeah. No, they are too. And it's like, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, like, no, there's lots of nice ones. That's the part. This is where it's getting conflicting because there are lots of nice ones. So it's not like I hate a lot of them, but I do hate a lot of them now. I'm starting to get mad. Fucking get in the right lane. If you guys know an Indian person, please tell them from me. Move over. Okay. I don't care if what the speed limit is. You move the fuck over.
You know, sometimes
Sydney is
lady with red hair behind me driving a Karen looking car. I purposefully go 1 kilometer under the speed limit and don't move.
Me and Holly would have a car accident then because Holly, I will literally
That's why
I lose my fucking mind.
She plays videos over me talking because she knew it was me.
It wasn't you, because I would know. Because you'd realize it was me. You'd look back and be like, who's this crazy bitch? And you'd be like, oh, it's Chantel trying to say hi. And then I'd realize it was you. I'd be like, I was just trying to say hi.
I don't even drive in the left lane.
Your mom like, ah! No, I look like a crazy. I've seen myself. I've caught myself in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, you look deranged. Calm down. Oh well. Really. See, I can promise you, Mr. Salty Australian or Mrs. I absolutely will never go there because your guys have the scariest bugs. Your fucking deer are on steroids, and by deer I mean kangaroos. And you're like, everything there is scary. There's zero chance.
You do look scary, all fucking jacked up. Like, come on, test me.
No, they do.
Go.
They do. But they look like deer. Like if they look, their faces, they have deer faces. And our deer are like little baby angels.
Camel and a deer mixed together with a...
Yeah. That's why we don't, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kangaroo is tasty.
Ew.
What?
That's good.
No wonder they're so mad.
Well,
no wonder they're so angry.
They're like cattle here, right? People, or like deer here. People hunt kangaroos over there. Deer here.
This is so funny. I'm not a queen.
You're
because
queen
was misspelt. It was the N was an F. The N was an F. Oh geez. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't go to Australia, but I just don't want Canada to become terrible. But I did. So my daughter and I took my daughter and her friend. We went for a long drive to, I don't know, one of these national lakes where you actually have to pay to get in. I hate that, but whatever. Mm-hmm. I just don't think we should have to pay in our own country, but fine. And it was beautiful. The place was beautiful. It got out of the car. It was so beautiful. And
no,
I see a pole.
Oh,
see a power pole. A couple buildings.
Oh, damn it! It keeps coming.
Sorry,
out,
I believe you. I believe you.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
I want to come out the other hole.
Me too. Me too.
I have 2 holes underneath my shed, my she shed.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, do you?
The bunnies come out of them.
We do. We have got 2. Well, no, okay, but so when we pulled up, we got out of the car and we're gonna take pictures of this beautiful lake. And I should you fucking not. You guys would have all laughed too. My daughter and her friend were like, oh, this couldn't have happened to a worse person. All of a sudden, just like we just literally locked the doors of the car. 2 tour buses come in, and out flies just fucking hundreds of Asians tourists. Oh, and they're all just so excited and they're talking over each other and they've now completely taken over the view. We can't see shit. So I was like, oh, I was so frustrated. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we drove all the way out here. This is now what we got to deal with. Fine, whatever. The other day I was watching a video and there was this Asian man, Asian Canadian. They're like, he's very clearly got a Canadian accent. He's like, oh, I just came all the way out here. And I swear to God, as soon as I got here, I parked and this busload of Indians showed up. Like, what the hell, Canada? Like, we don't even have places to go anymore. And I sent it to my daughter. I said, how ironic is this? Like, we got a Chinese guy now who's angry at the Indians for taking over the spots that, you know, used to be taken over by. It's just too much.
But I love the Chinese and Japanese tourists in Banff because they're so polite.
I don't like it. They hork. No.
Well, okay, they spit.
I don't mind them. Why do they do that? Why?
I want to get one of those fucking those language detectors or whatever that you see on TikTok. You're like, oh, honey, you can't understand my family. Listen to this.
So to answer this question,
I did not see it. No,
and we're not going to. We have a specialized team that views his videos and then does a synopsis for us.
They just give us the deets. Because honestly, I can't.
Timestamps and stuff like that. We don't watch his videos because he is
lying,
stupid, and
just lying.
Just very low IQ takes and very repetitive in his twisting of his words and the lying and the contradictions. It's just like we're just so bored of it.
A textbook narcissist.
No, this guy, he is actually, and he doesn't think he is. But the best part is, you remember the video of his house that he, you know, renovated and did all that work to, and it was complete garbage. The house was a garbage house.
Stability.
Yeah, well, he says he went on. I did get a clip of this on that interview he did, and he went on. I think it was on the interview. And he went and was justifying and saying what a good good man he is at fixing up his home, and he's really proud of it. And I was like, what the fuck? So, I mean, he's so delusional that he thought he did a good. Like, anybody looking at it could see that it was absolutely piss poor. Yeah. Well, he does.
Here's the thing: we didn't know any lore when we first.
Yes, exactly.
We didn't know any lore, and
no.
It was, I think it's because we're older and wiser and have been through some shit that we can.
But we're not that old. We're not too old.
I'm old, but we're older and wiser and we've seen some shit. And you can kind of read into when somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So.
Yeah. Isn't Chaz the people in the Seattle?
Isn't that Chaz
community? Yeah.
Chaz, I thought he was talking about Chaz Bono.
Yeah, actually, Chaz grew more food than JF did in his piece of shit greenhouse that looked like crap.
JF is boring as his wives are in crawl spaces. Oh, God, it's so creepy because they could be. You never know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but hopefully something eventually does. I mean,
as new stuff comes out.
I was listening to a detectives who said that without a body, it usually takes 6 to 20 years for them to close a case where there's a missing person in Canada. So 6 to 20 years. So we're only 2 years in. That's why I'm just sort of like, okay, well, we've done a lot of the work for you. Good job.
Before we start counting down, and we'll keep an eye. And we've got ears on the ground and people going places and visiting things that, you know, off the record.
Super on the record, actually. They look anywhere she could be.
Yeah.
Anybody who could look looks.
What did you write under name?
It says 2 holes.
I didn't even do it this time. Oh, you called me the queef. That is disrespectful. That is
the queen.
That was like my favorite fucking episode of South Park ever. The Quaif sisters.
Do you remember my daughter did that at Thanksgiving because of my boys? These motherfuckers, my boys were little. They told Sophia to tell me, like, to come in and tell me, like, me in front of my sister and uncles and whatever. She said, "My mom and I are Queef sisters," and she looked at me affectionately. She was like 8, and she meant it. And I was like, "What?" She's like, "We're the Queef sisters." I'm like, "No, we're not." And I looked across the room, and the little fuckers are sitting there just like laughing hysterically because they definitely had told her to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I don't know. I do hope that he gets arrested. I do hope that people keep talking about it. Guys, she's not alive. She's not alive. I mean, as sad as that is, she is not alive, and he is definitely responsible. Period.
Like
Yeah, just the way it is. For me, the one thing is, what was it say? The reason, say that again. Hold on, I gotta read that. Sorry. Salty Australian. That is super accurate. I think somebody should make a meme of it. Somebody use it. I'd ask ChatGPT, but ChatGPT's being a little fucker to me. I haven't fought with somebody like in months, okay? But you know who I've been fighting with a lot lately is ChatGPT. Yeah, I told it it was shit last night, and it said that is unfair. I said it's not unfair, and then I realized I'm fighting with AI, so I just need to put the phone down.
This person that I subscribed to their Substack, they did an article about how ChatGPT, like AI, is basically a demonic force. Like,
feels like it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it gives people like narcissists and shit like that a false sense of security and pumps up their grandiosity. And like, even if the things that they're saying, it's not prompted towards reality, it's prompted towards their version of it.
Right.
Like, there's no facts, so it just backs up like whatever their fucked up, way of thinking is. And like,
it lies to you.
I don't know why people get fucking like, oh, ChatGPT is that I'm fucking awesome. Like, okay, but what does everybody else say?
It tells you what you want to hear. It's essentially an algorithm, and it'll take you down the rabbit hole that you're already down. And it will speak to you in the language that it's reading from you. It's not going to be just a basic hear the facts. It does not do that. Copilot. You know who I unleash my rage on? Clippy. Clippy.
Who's that? You still use that? Holly, that just made you that. Sorry, that just is Clippy still around?
Clippy was the best, but Clippy pissed me off sometimes.
Wow. I am impressed. I did
What
not
are
know
they, OG AI or what?
Yeah, it's like it's a little paper clip on the back. Was it Windows? Oh yeah, okay.
It was a Windows Word document.
Yeah, the little paper clip on the little was it like a Post-it note, a yellow Post-it note?
It looks like you're writing a resume. Do you need some assistance? Looks like you're writing a resignation letter. Do you need some assistance with that?
Be like, yeah, I do.
Windows 98. Oh my god, I think I was like.
Well, I got another video to show you guys.
Was I like fucking 13?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna push play to this, okay? I think this is it.
Do you know what rhymes with Tuesday? Absolutely nothing. Nothing rhymes with Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
That wasn't what I was trying to push, but I mean that is a good extra one. I was looking for these the other day, guys. That wasn't what I was trying to find though. Where is it? Is it this one? Oh, I didn't mean this one, but we're gonna watch it now. This is my daughter after she moved out on her own. She was adulting, and she had a bottle of wine with her friends, and they invited me over for wine and muffins.
Watching otter videos.
Yeah, so this is. It was so cute because she tried. They tried so hard. They got so close to being so grown up. Swing and a miss, and there I was with the camera ready to go.
We've all been there, ladies.
Oh fuck yeah!
Whitey screw tops
with a hammer and a fucking screwdriver. That's the only time I used most tools in my life was opening wine. Oh, you guys, I don't know. So the world's still fucked. It's Canada Day. Doesn't feel like it. I am hoping the Boness kids are going to light fireworks because they do. They're illegal. And I'm not even hoping for myself. I'm hoping just because I like that the community group every year, someone goes, was that a gunshot? Was that a gunshot?
I just heard.
So hopefully a lot. Yeah.
This year is going to be the 1-year anniversary of when this that kid that I was talking about in an earlier episode, he got run over by that DFL lady. National
DFL?
Fire DFL, Democrat, fucking.
Oh,
right. Oh, we got a question in the chat before we wrap it up. I've seen
and that lady still hasn't fucking gone to jail yet. Like she was in there for a little bit, but she got bail, which I don't know why.
Well, because in the USA, apparently you can abuse your kids for 5 years and get bail.
They didn't even arrest her until November from July. That doesn't even fucking make sense.
Could they find her?
Their evidence isn't going to be strong.
They could find her. She's a part of the Democrat Party up here. Like she was.
Well, the evidence against her must be really strong that they had to arrest her, and they spent that amount of time trying to debunk everything, and then eventually came to the conclusion it's like we can't get you out of this, so we're gonna have to arrest you. That's why it took so long.
Ugh.
Sorry.
What are the thoughts
I
about
hope
Canada
she goes to
joining
prison,
the US?
honestly. Because what the fuck? Who just keeps driving?
Sick fucks. I would like to go there. I would like to go to the US only because I can visit Jarna or Shawnee. Shawnee will forever be Jarna to me.
I thought it was a Canadian death snake.
She's got ADD super bad, so she doesn't realize we're talking about her right now. But yes, I would be okay with joining Canada. I would be okay. I mean, at this point, we're already in deep trouble.
I'm okay with that. Some parts of Canada, you guys can keep Nova Scotia. I don't want nothing that's there.
Whoa, Febakazi. Ed Cat got your tug. We've got good people there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys can come down. Like there'll be some.
We'll have a border crossing. We all know who you don't want.
Yes, Real Housewives do America. Come on, guys.
I like the sounds of that. Sounds real Bonnie Blue, though. It sounds a little Bonnie Blue.
Debbie does Dallas.
Very glad that we get to go in where people can do whatever they want to us.
Yeah. Canadian law: murder someone, get bail, honk, fucking horn, and get years of prison. Yeah, it's true. Carmelo Anthony knifed a kid to death in cold blood and cameras. He's on now. Is he the one that fundraised and got all that money?
Yes.
And then he is now gone, and he's opted for a public defender, and then his dad has increased the GoFundMe goal to like more millions. So that's fine.
They also before all this happened, they lived in a house that was worth over $900,000 in a really nice neighborhood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. How much did that Shiloh end up? Is she done?
I don't know if she hit $1 million or not. That was a psyop, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The right people jumped on it at the right time, and it went viral. And it just felt unnatural. It just
Who
felt.
is that?
That lady that called that little kid the hard R.
Oh, that.
And all the white supremacist people were all like, "Yeah, it's amazing." And they raised a bunch of money for her.
I'm sorry, like I've been involved in stuff like that before, but anybody who fucking is going after children for that kind of thing, it's not their fucking fault.
No, it's
not their fault, and you don't disrespect children like that. That's just disgusting. And anybody who thought it was cool is a fucking loser.
Agreed.
You could terrify the child though. Like you can get rabid, and you can
you could have a little kid that had no opinion, like on race or anything like that, and by being such a shit cunt like that to a little child as a white lady. What's that going to do to that little kid? So now you could have had a little kid that would have been an awesome Thomas Sowell. And now you've got.
Oh my God. Yes, it is. Okay. So I ended up, because I'm fucking easy bait for psyops. I Googled the song and I listened to him and it made me mad. It did make me mad. Yeah. You guys want to hear it? Well, let's just hear it because we're sitting here talking about it. This fucking made me mad. But the song was produced 3 years ago. So the fact that it just came it was at a it was in the UK, wasn't it? At a festival.
Yeah, the Glastonbury Festival 2025.
Oh yeah, it was really. I was like, when I heard the song and I went and actually listened to the lyrics, I was like, that's fucked up. I was not happy with it. But they are trying to cause a race war. They are. We do know that, but at the same time, I just like I want to be. I don't want to be a part of a fucking game, but I also am worried. I am worried about everything. Oh God, I'm so stressed. You guys,
How
so
do you
stressed.
feel?
Here, I'm going to play this song.
Can I just ask one question of Sean A before we
Yeah.
play the song?
Yeah.
How do you feel as an American with your Constitution and your First Amendment that the American government silenced an American citizen for something he didn't say while on American soil? That's against his First Amendment. That's what the First Amendment is for. And so now they're canceling him, and they pulled his ability to travel and all that because of something he said when he wasn't even in the States. To me, that feels very wrong, because when they do something like that heavy-handed, all that's going to happen is when the Democrats come into power, they're going to do tit for tat and do the same damn thing.
Well, exactly.
Right? So I don't know. I don't care what he said.
I don't think words should even. I don't even think anything we say should ever get us in trouble.
All kinds of shit like that goes on.
Yeah.
But we don't hear about it ever. What's this guy? What did he say exactly?
He's all free Palestine in his song.
Oh,
you got the song?
Yeah, I've got the song. All right, I'm gonna push play. He's tried to be what's that band? What is that band? You won't do it. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine. Okay, I'm gonna push
for the machine.
Yeah, I'm gonna push play and then I'm gonna just get offline for a second here. Not offline, but I've just got to go get a drink of water. It's very hot. Okay.
I just think about Rage Against this Machine going, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And then they're all like, hey, everybody, you have to be vaccinated to come to our concerts.
Yeah.
I heard you want your country back. Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. You can't have that. I heard you want your country back. Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. Oh shit, me too. You stole it right out of my hands and put the rug right under my feet. I'm Nat Turner meets Nat King Cole, a well-dressed brother with a revolution in my soul. We the people in the street, got the gammons on retreat, and their blood boils over when we speak, so let it be heard. We ain't wasting a scrap when we eat, and when we come for it, then we're coming to keep. I heard you want your country back. Ha! Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. You can't have that. I heard you want your country back. Ha! Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. Well, shit, me too. I heard you want your country back. Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. You can't have that. The only place I know, stolen right under my nose by ignorant scum, trying to lay claim to a land that ain't theirs anyway. Wait, what did you say? I heard you want your country back. Ha! Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. You can't have that. I heard you want your country back. Ha! Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. Well, shit, me too. I heard you want your country back. I heard you want your country back. Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. I heard you want your country back. You can't have that. I heard you want your country back. I heard you want your country back. Shut the fuck up. I heard you want your country back. Bro, you cannot have that.
Okay, that was pretty stupid.
Yeah, it's a bit much. Do you know what's so funny? I did not know what this meant, and I had to I didn't want to be weird in Phil's chat, so I had to DM Femkazi in a private message on a different platform. Like, what does this mean? I didn't know. I know now. But yeah, the song. The song isn't great, and it is. It's the Roman salute.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known
I didn't
that.
know that was a thing on emojis.
Well, I guess it is now. But yeah, so I don't know. The whole thing is the timing's really convenient that tweet, because it shows, like, it's on Twitter, right? It's this video that's just obviously gone viral, and it's this black guy, and he's saying just the chorus, and he's at a big festival in England, and it's like, holy fuck.
That is
Yeah,
heavy.
the song is. I agree, Blackie Chan. The song is trash. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the goal is. I know that we're teetering.
We got to have Simon on. We got to get him on one of these weeks. It'll probably have to be a Sunday, but should have him tell his story. He ended up in prison in London because of something he said on the internet.
Yes. Yeah. That'd be fine.
That's fucking scary. And he's also like a nationalist type. He used to be a part of the British National Party.
No, that'd be fine. I'd love to hear what that, like, because I think we're all at risk of it. I mean, some of us measure Schmidt more than
others. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The whole thing's fucked.
What's that growl?
What?
Did you guys hear that?
Huh?
What was that noise?
Oh, I thought you were queefing.
Like a very distinct growl.
Oh, that's probably me opening my can.
Oh.
She opened it with her vagina.
I did. Wow.
Vagina dentata.
Yeah.
Tonight we're having a Lone Tree authentic dry cider because it's so hot. And
Fuck, look at you acting like a real wine mom.
Oh.
Or wine aunt. Is that what we are? Yes.
This is cider. And it's Canada Day.
This is water. I'm drinking straight water. Some wild like that.
I'm drinking cherry Coke.
Oh, Holly. Fighting words. Where's the jar, Holly?
Oh shit, I forgot about the jar. Sorry.
That was the double dare we've been waiting for all night.
I know, and you know what?
Next week.
It's 2 hours in, we're done. Bye.
He did. It spat the ring out. It's probably on the floor right now under her desk. Oh, you guys, I don't know. The whole thing's screwed. I don't know. We're screwed, but do keep an eye out and do send me a message if anybody figures out what the fuck. If you ever get to a point where you're like, aha, I think this is what's happening, I would love to hear it because I don't understand it.
And the answer cannot be it's the Jews.
It can be it's the Jews, but you're gonna have to give me more backup. I need more information.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because I want more information. I want to know about all of it.
Person.
Which who? You're gonna say vagina? Listen, I love the word vagina.
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 It's haunted. Yes, your cider is haunted.
But
yeah, they have been, but they're on vacation, I think. My phone.
Yeah,
they're on vacation till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they're allowed to have a vacation. But
I'm on a 7-day vacation. I'm fucking pumped about it.
Holly, Measure Schmidt, just letting you know, okay, Holly? So that's the way it is, okay? No. Vajayjay? That is something Oprah Winfrey says. I say vagina.
No. Why would
Pussy.
we say vajayjay?
Big old pussy lips. Okay?
Twat.
Cunt. Sausage hole.
Oh.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Come dumpster.
Yes. Exactly.
We
Insemination receptacle.
some oddly named gas stations down here. So we have like Pump and Dump and Jizz and Jet and Come and Go.
Those are not accidents. Those
Really?
are hilarious.
Are those real?
Pump and Dump. I love that.
Come and Go is real one.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, Cooter.
Clunge.
Cooter.
The clunge.
Funny.
See, I don't know why I don't like that one. Okay, you can't see. I did that. I already did that, and it was a terrible situation for all involved. Ferryman was driving me to Edmonton. We were driving to Edmonton. It's a 3-hour drive, and he's like, because he kind of got sick of me asking too many questions, like I do, and he said, "Okay, you know what? You're just gonna watch this." And he stuck the phone. He had the sticky thing, stuck it to the dashboard, and set up the fucking whatever. What is it called? Bluetooth. And it was Europa, and I was watching it, and we got to Edmonton. By the time we got to Edmonton, 3-hour drive, it was just outside Edmonton where the gun show was, and I got ugly crying. We're talking. I remember there was snot, and we didn't have tissue. So I was ugly crying. I couldn't breathe, and he's looked at me. He's like, "Okay, I did not expect this type of reaction from you, and I don't actually know what to do." I'm like, "I'll be fine." And then, this part was cute. It was on the way home. He's like, "All right, so you know what? We're not going to do that again. I'm going to put this on for you." And he put on Home Alone.
He didn't follow it up with the greatest story never told.
You didn't.
I got 3 hours in, and I just got totally upset.
It's like 7 hours.
It is 7 hours. I watched it at work the first time.
Yeah, I watched it, of course.
It was the family part, where you get into the family, where they're talking about the family, the manipulation of family counseling and all the bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And that was distressing to me because it made sense, but I'd never even considered it. And I was so upset I didn't actually know how to handle it.
Did you watch that Yuri Bezmenov video too?
No. What is that?
So he is a former KGB, whatever. And he was basically talking about subversion and how to subvert a nation. And how they've successfully done it and how they will do it, continue to do it.
Right. Okay, well, I will. Maybe I should finish it. It's just such a long video.
Yeah.
You have to.
Parts. Watch it like a series.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do actually get very upset.
Like a History Channel series, but it's like real history, not just the shit that's curated for
Does
our
Clinton
eyes
mean
and
she's a ton of kind? Is that what it means? I actually think it might be. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It was very. I was not prepared. Was not prepared.
No.
I'm also like I'm a pussy about violence. I am. I can't help it. But I should probably.
Driving in the left lane.
Oh no, then I'm fucking. I'm a terrorist.
Oh, that's
I am a terrorist on the road.
That's a rabbit hole to go down.
Right?
Huh.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Yuri
That's the
Bezmenov?
guy I was just talking about, the former KGB
Oh.
agent.
Okay.
Basically told North America how to take over the West. That's how they were doing it. Yeah.
This is how we subverted you. That sucks.
This is how we're going to subvert you.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen it. He's a little guy. He's wearing glasses. He's
in a
and he
suit.
talks about yes. And there's a library. He's in a library. Okay, I have seen that. That was fascinating. I didn't know who he was when I watched it. It was like 4 years ago, I think. It was probably the ginger midget who was showing it.
Yeah.
He talked about it.
But okay, that's interesting. So I should just finish. The other thing is like I found that there's different. Is there different Europas because I did try to go back to watch it again, and I'm like, I don't know.
You have to go on to BitChute. It's on BitChute.
Yeah.
If you search on BitChute, somebody has it posted, and it's the whole thing, like all 7.5 hours. And you can watch it. That's where I watched it. You're not going to find it anywhere else. It's
You can't.
But how much is that? Is propaganda?
You can get a copy. I ordered one off the internet so I could have my own.
Well, you're on a list, another list.
Oh, I'm sure I've been on a list for a long time, but the fucker still ain't got nothing.
No, I know. I just think
a
I don't know.
normal fucking single house mom.
Didn't he say it was 3 generations?
Yeah, I think.
I may be wrong, or he said it was 25 minutes.
It's not a long video, is it? It's not a long video. We could watch it really quick, couldn't we?
Well, the whole thing, it's an hour, I think it is, his full interview. You can't find his full interview anywhere.
Oh, one of these days, maybe we should do a movie night.
There is no day.
Yeah, you guys will do that next week. We'll do Europa for 12 hours. We'll just do a 12-hour stream. You guys can watch me blow snot bubbles as I cry.
I'm gonna cry. Nap halfway through.
Oh, my cat!
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna watch it, but
will not leave me alone. Freya, go away. Being ridiculous.
You guys, I love you all, but I think we should let you guys go because it's really hot in here and I want to kind of go outside.
Well, it's
Yeah.
been 2 hours, and I
I
gotta
love
get
you
ready
all.
for fireworks tonight with the fam.
Ooh,
I'm
fun.
gonna go celebrate Canada Day.
Look at me like, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put my hat away till Saturday. You guys wish me luck on Saturday. My tinfoil hat. You guys suck that you didn't wear.
Oh my
tinfoil
God,
hats.
take a picture if you really wear
It
that.
is one generation. Very fair of it. It's one generation.
Okay. So it must be 25
So,
years.
Yeah, 25 years.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Well, we love you all. Have a very good night to everybody. Have a very good day tomorrow. Happy Canada Day. Yeah.
Happy
have a very
4th of
good
July.
life. Yeah. Happy 4th of July to you.
Happy 4th of
To you next
July.
week. All right. And now our closing is different today.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense now. After hearing your emotional dump, I've come to one conclusion. Yellow thinks you are constipated, an emotional or spiritual blockage caused by having to deal with too many cunts in a day. When this happens, remember Yelmo's mantra. If life gets cuntish, chuck it in the fuck it bucket and move on. Repeat this mantra and you will find inner peace. That is all for today's therapy session. I'll see you next Tuesday. Maybe the next step in your healing journey is to go around calling people fucking cunts. That is all for today's therapy session. I'll see you next Tuesday.